Hi all, in this video we will try to understand the structure of Shravana Nakshatra. So Shravana Nakshatra is a moon based nakshatra. So there are three moon based nakshatras. Moon based in the sense moon is the planetary lord of these nakshatras. So first moon based nakshatra is Rohini, and then the second moon based nakshatra is Hasta, and the third one is Shravana. So if you observe any moon based nakshatra, it completely lies in an earthly sign. If you observe Rohini, it is in the earthy sign Taurus, in the middle of Taurus, right? In the middle of Taurus you can see Rohini, and Hasta you can see in the middle of the earthy sign Virgo, and then Shravana is in the middle, in the mid of the pure and the peak earthy sign Capricorn. So you can see them exactly in the middle of earthy sign. So Shravana is also in the mid of the earthy sign Capricorn, right? So the fundamental thing here is every moon based nakshatra occupies 10 degrees to 23 degree 20 minutes of an earthy sign. Here Shravana occupies 10 degrees Capricorn to 23 degree 20 minutes of Capricorn. So Shravana is the peak of this particular lunar energy, you can say. Lunar energy is nothing but the moon based energy. So why it is a peak? Because it is in the third set of 9 nakshatras. Ashwini to Aslesha, you can say it's a first set of 9 nakshatras. Magha to Jyeshtha is the second set of 9 nakshatras, and Mula to Revati is the set of the third set of 9 nakshatras, right? So the third set of 9 nakshatras always indicate the peaks of individual planetary energies, right? So because see in the first 9 set of nakshatras are covered from Ketu to Mercury, right? See Ketu, Venus, and then Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury. So this is the order of planetary rulers for the 9 nakshatras in every set, right? So the third set always indicates the peak of individual planetary energies. In a similar way, here moon has more energy. Moon's energy is more in Shravana compared to Rohini and Hasta. Shravana has peak of lunar energy. So Shravana, the apex of lunar energy, is represented in the celestial sky. In the celestial sky means the sky, right? Or in the celestial world, it basically it represents the peak of lunar energy. So it is the Shravana Nakshatra, basically it indicates is indicated by 3 bright stars. So every nakshatra consists of some stars. So Shravana consists of 3 bright stars. Like if you observe Ashwini Nakshatra consists of 2 bright stars. Whereas Shravana Nakshatra consists of 3 bright stars, right? So there is an eagle like structure in the sky, and that eagle like structure is called as the aquila. The aquila is an eagle like structure, right, in the whole sky. So there you can observe this Shravana Nakshatra. The 2 bright stars of that whole thing is called as the Shravana Nakshatra. Our ancient sages only identified those 2 bright stars as the most important stars among all the eagle structure or whatever you see there, right, nearby that aquila. So if you observe these two bright stars, see in the modern astronomy also, even though they observed the eagle structure and everything, they also gave lot of importance to these two bright stars only, not the remaining part. And these two bright stars they named, the three bright stars, here there are three bright stars, right? So they also, the modern astronomy also, in the modern astronomy also, they actually gave importance to these three bright stars only. What are those three bright stars? What are the names given here? Alpha Aquila, Beta Aquilae, Gamma Aquilae. These are the names given for these three bright stars. So Shravana Nakshatra consists of three bright stars, that is the fundamental thing, right? So the structure, if you observe, it is three bright stars. So these three stars can be seen huddled together on top of Capricorn. You can see these three, right? These three are basically, they are the main part of Capricorn, the Capricorn sign, right? The Capricorn sign consists of mainly the three bright stars are really visible, more visible, and that's why in the Capricorn energy, when you see the Capricorn sign in the sky, right, there three bright stars are more important. So you can observe the visual magnitude also, because see, visual magnitude is inversely related to brightness. So if the visual magnitude is lesser, even more, I would say, if the visible magnitude is less than 1, then the brightness is very much higher, right? So visual magnitude of here, visual magnitude is 0.93. One of the three bright stars in the Shravana Nakshatra consists of the visual magnitude as 0.93, which is very, as the visual magnitude is very much lower, you can clearly understand the brightness is very higher, very higher, right? Very good brightness, Shravana Nakshatra. So very visible stars, you can clearly say. Even according to our Puranic stories, these stars correspond to the three steps taken by Vishnu in his Vamana avatar. So Vishnu has 10 avatars, basically Dashavatara we generally say, means the 10 avatars of Vishnu. So in that, when he was taken the avatar of Vamana, these three stars were treated as the steps taken by Vishnu in the Vamana avatar. So three bright stars are very much important in the whole sky. The Shravana Nakshatra, it's a very great nakshatra basically, right? We'll talk about that in different videos, but in this video we are limiting our discussion to only the structure of this particular nakshatra. So three bright stars, and if you want to know the brightness, right, if you just want to feel the brightness, a visual magnitude of one of the three bright stars here is 0.93. That means a visual magnitude is very lower, so the brightness is very much higher, right? So that is the structure of Shravana Nakshatra. It's in the Capricorn, in the mid of Capricorn, 10 degrees to 23 degree 20 minutes, right? So even Rohini, if you observe it, is at 10 degree to 23 degree 20 minutes of Taurus, and Hasta is 10 degree to 23 degree 20 minutes of Virgo, right? So basically these these moon related stars, they are at the core of earthy signs, right? Here Shravana is also similar to that. Shravana is also at the core of the earthy sign Capricorn, ranging from 10 degree 10 degrees to 23 degree 20 minutes, right? So the eagle like structure comes into mind when you when you try to understand this particular nakshatra. So in the sky you can see the aquila, right, the eagle like structure. So near to that, in that eagle like structure you can find the three bright stars. Those are alpha aquilae, beta aquilae and gamma aquilae. The three bright stars is the fundamental thing here in the eagle like structure aquila, you say. So, and this particular, these three bright stars are at the core of Capricorn, right? The whole thing is called as Capricorn. Capricorn consists of Uttarashadha, 2, 3, 4 padas basically, and then the Shravana Nakshatra, and also you can see Dhanishta 1, 2, also 1, 2 padas are also in the Capricorn sign, right? So in the Capricorn sign in the sky, clearly you can see this three bright stars under the eagle like structure aquila, right? So these three bright stars, you can say the three bright stars are grouped together. So it is a main, these three bright stars have much more impact on the earth compared to any other, right? So even though there are so many stars in the sky, only some of the stars are very important, right? That was observed by our ancient sages. So the stars which are in the path of the moon, the stars experienced by the moon's energy, right? The moon's energy experiences only a few stars, and those are very important. And those stars, when based upon their location, grouped together, called as nakshatras, right? So this was observed by our ancient sages. So three bright stars, these are the aquilas, you say, in the eagle structure they have, but in the larger dimension you can see it's in the Capricorn. At the heart of the Capricorn is Shravana. Capricorn is a purely earthy sign. Means more practical, right? Earthy signs are practical in nature, and Capricorn is the peak of this earthy sign. So it's the peak of practical energy. So thanks for watching this video.